All right, Kate Bilo is here as we track Hurricane Florence and also deal with just a lot of rain that we've had in our area, as we just saw.
And you know, when we see videos like that of the beaches sustaining damage this past weekend, and then you talk about a landfalling hurricane, even though it's off to the south, we are going to feel coastal impacts from this system. It's not going to do any good for our shore communities, which are struggling from last weekend.
That's for sure.
Kind of what we don't need. But the worst of it is going to stay off to our south. And just today, the models kind of have an interesting trend, taking the storm a little bit further to the south. I'll explain what I mean in just a moment. But I want to start off with our current local forecast. Let's get to that first, and then we'll get into more on Florence. A live look at Bethlehem shows the roads are wet. That area just got a little bit of a soaking as showers and storms move through. We had a few off to our south and east earlier today over portions of South Jersey. Now those have moved out, and the only thing we have on the radar picture right now are just a couple of showers that have just shifted north from the Lehigh Valley up toward the Poconos. Temperature-wise, temps are not going to drop much overnight. It's actually warming up a little bit day by day, although most of the week has been below average. 73 is the current temp in Philadelphia. It's 71 in Allentown and a chilly 64 in Mount Pocono. So overnight, just a few scattered showers. Some fog will develop as well, so do watch out for low visibility on the roads overnight and even into your morning commute if you're out early tomorrow morning. 70 will be the overnight low. And tomorrow is another cloudy, gloomy, misty, and damp day. Scattered showers and storms at any time. I don't think we see much, if any, sunshine, maybe a break or two late afternoon, early evening. That's about it. 81 degrees will be the daytime high. So again, here's what that looks like. The showers start to lift out as we go through the overnight hours. Still seeing a couple around 3 or 4 a.m. in the Poconos. Tomorrow we start off with fog, some mist and drizzle in the morning, and then another round of these locally intense downpours in the afternoon. Not really expecting severe weather, but heavy rain with any one of these showers or storms over the city right around the evening commute hour, and that'll continue through the evening. Thursday looks a bit quieter, but still at least a few scattered showers here and there on and off throughout the day. Here's your latest look at Florence, enhanced satellite of this monster Category 4 storm as it churns through very warm ocean water in the Atlantic Ocean. It's very conducive to enhancement. The storm may re-strengthen a bit, but take a look at the models here. This is a little interesting trend. The models generally all bring it toward the North Carolina coast, likely to make landfall. But the trend today has kind of slowed the storm down right around landfall. And then do you see how a lot of these models then dig the storm to the south a bit? That's a little interesting. That wasn't what it was doing yesterday. Yesterday it was kind of coming more inland, moving up toward Virginia. It's now looking, if this track holds, that the greatest impact flooding will be still North Carolina, but even further south, perhaps into South Carolina as well, and the storm slowing down quite a bit. So you can see this on our future rain amounts map. The heaviest rain as the storm moves inland, again, right around Wilmington, upwards of a foot, Jacksonville, but also Myrtle Beach, 11 inches, Charleston at 8 inches. And this is going to kind of envelop the entire region of the Carolinas right through the weekend. That will keep the storm well south of our area. So discussing local impacts, it'll mainly be along the coast. Rough surf, those long period swells riding up to the coast late this week. Strong onshore winds, another round of potential coastal flooding. Could see some outer rain band showers late Thursday into Friday. But if that storm stalls and goes down, especially into South Carolina, by the time we see any remnant rainfall, if we do at all, it may not be until even the middle of next week. This storm digging to the south means it stays even further away from us. So your Eyewitness Weather 7-day forecast: scattered showers and storms Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, hit or miss showers in the outermost rain bands, perhaps of Florence. But then with the storm going south, the weekend actually looks pretty quiet with temperatures in the 80s and maybe even a little sun on Sunday. So most of the impacts stay south of here, but we're going to have to watch the coast, especially late this week. And Florence still has a few tricks up its sleeve as it heads toward the U.S.